Hello. Wrong thing. Correct thing. Hamburgerous Life, Angel Drawrus, Zio, The Liquid Sun, The Madness Guy, A Quiet Peach, Deluxe Elite, Bendy 4000, Matt CV, Belgian Bias 360. Yeah, no one likes to be grabbed on their face, man. This shit hurts. How's everyone doing? Also, I have two drawings, so I thought I'd ask you guys, like, real quick. See this? I don't know if you could, like, kind of parse it out, because it's a real rough sketch, but it's Sanford and Demos just kind of palling around with their guns out. We also have, you know, this. I think this is what we're going to do, but I just wanted to show this to you because I drew it on my tablet just watching TV, and I was like, yeah, maybe I'll do the lines for it. Maybe like, hello, it's them, the boys. Yeah. Is it gonna be a flip book? I don't want to do flip books. No, we're not doing flip books. Also, how was your New Year, guys? Cranking out art. Yeah, that's me, buddy. When MC13? Probably 2026. Lunala Gamer 55. 6 months with the subscribing with the Prime. Hello, Kronk. How's it going? The year sure has nude. Sure has. Anyone got resolutions? I mean, I know they're goofy and no one ever keeps to them, but I want to hear them anyways. Madness Combat 13 before Half-Life 3. Well, that's the race. That's the race I'll keep myself to. I had a good New Year's Eve, but now I'm unemployed. That sucks. Go get your Grong plush. Grong plush. I'm in a good mood today. I hope y'all are in a good mood too. What software you use for animations? Adobe Animate these days. I'm in your floorboards. Philly floorboards. What you doing down there? Are you jolly? Oh yeah, big man. Oh yeah. I don't know about before GTA 6. That might be tough. I have to do experiment first. I'm getting a lot more confident with my ability to delegate. However, it's still a lot of work because I keep grabbing more. You're drawing on one layer. Sure am. Oh, I am drawing on the base layer. Thank you. Good eye. There. Oops, I need a much smaller eraser. You never get tired of drawing this menace? I never get tired of drawing. And I know what people come to my streams for. They want to see madness art. So we're going to do some madness art. I love how much MC12 is tied into the music. Dude, no, Blue-Haired Zombie. Cheshire really did a show of force with that one. Like, typically I love everything Sean does. He's very, very good at what he does, and I listen to his music quite a bit. But this one I listen to a lot more than quite a bit. I think I got like 80 or 100 plays on it in Spotify, just kind of like listening to it over and over again. And like, it's weird because that song got me to understand why mastering, whatever the hell it is, what magic musicians do, mastering is important. Because like, typically Sean's music isn't as this tactile at like an atomic level, but like this time it was like hard. And now I understand what that adds. Oh shit, the doctor is out underscore a subscribe for 7 months. Yo, hi Craig, hi chat. Yes, hi chat indeed. No, he absolutely cooked. He cooked the shit out of it. And it's weird because, like, to say such nice things about it and go, like, you gotta, like, watch yourself saying, like, compliments because, like, sometimes someone will blow you out of the water and set a new standard for themselves. And I think he did. First time watching stream on my new computer. Well, that's pretty cool. What kind of rig you got? Everyone's always asking that question, right? You get the 4000 series NVIDIA or the 3000? Also, can you hear my AC going? House AC is going pretty hard. It's very cold. Shesh has been upping it since 952. I mean, he's been upping it the whole time, but, like, it seems like as of late, the last 4 or 5 years, he's been just like, and I'm here for it. The AC is good background. It's not what I'm going for. You know what? I'm going to do something about that. I apologize. I'll be right back. Yeah. Hey babe, I'm turning off the AC. It's very loud. However, if it gets too cold, go ahead and turn it on. I'll suffer it. I love you. Our cat's gonna be in like a weird place. Yeah, just she has to listen to this horse shit all the time. Just two giants live in her house, squealing at each other. 5 minutes in, we're already doing chairs. Krinkle Dinkle. Please, just call me Krinkle. My father was Krinkle Dinkle. It's good to get back into drawing like hard though. I've been feeling pretty lazy since the holiday season. This whole winter season's got me feeling flat on my back. But I'm pulling through it. Just such a pain in the ass, you know? Nothing's wrong, but something's wrong, you know? How's it going, Krinkles? Thank you, Ray. I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing all right, too. How's it going, Peep? How many people we got in here? 150 subscribers, 100 viewers. Hot damn. Are some of you subscribed twice? Was that GG Sartorial has resubbed for 55 months total. I have a pizza. That fucking rules. My girlfriend made, was it biscuits and gravy this morning, except for we used croissants, and it was fucking good. Did she say it all French-like? No. We just squeal at each other. Is that Sanford? No, this is Hank. Hank is doing a grab on Torture's face. Something else I've been kind of hype about. It's been 2 months since my appendectomy, and now I'm back in the gym, and I feel so fucking good about it. Random Bob subscribed at tier 1. What's up, dude? Thank you. The phrase is, that's what's up, and I appreciate it. Cycrit the Squid subscribed to tier 1 for 44 months. Holy shit, we got some old heads in here. 55 months ago. Where the hell was I? I was living in Adventure House making nothing. Just peddling my wares. So I appreciate you guys for sticking around that long. Eat the appendix. They didn't even take a picture of it. They just described it in their little medical document. From what I understand, it was inflamed and torn apart. Lots of holes in it. I don't know why they didn't use the word rupture. They used the word perforated. I was robbed of a good appendix dinner. And then they charged me money for it. I think my biggest takeaway from the whole medical debacle is having experienced oxycodone, which is insane shit. I don't want to have to do that again. "55 months ago, I was 2 states and 3 jobs ago, living on the top floor of a pizza restaurant in PA, Lamau. How times change." Oh shit! which pizza restaurant? No, that doxed you. Sorry. It's just around here. We got the pizza place and then the place on top, and I'm like, how lovely it must be to live there. Just smell pizzas all day. How's it going, Rainbow Dog? "55 months ago, I think I just learned of Madness Combat." That's a very long time ago. You've been with us for a while. The Pillar Chase 2 collab. That will add Tricky as the monster. Will you be the one to give them ideas for canon moveset? Well, they haven't reached out about that. I think they got their own ideas. And that's probably for the better. It is their project after all. Cycrit the Squid cheering 10 bits. Which of the characters would be most addicted to gambling? Nah, Sheriff is too risk averse to be a gambler. And everyone else is too smart. So you need to be stupid and not risk averse. Demons? I'm talking shit here, pardon me. He would gamble, but he also has very good luck, so he would win the jackpot. You might have something there, Bleep. If luck were a tangible thing, Demos would have quite a bit of it. But he's got Moxie and Schutzpah. That's where he excels. Is that too loud, the music? Which Madness combat character would survive World War I? None of them. That was a terrible war. It's either trench foot or, you know, dysentery or the plague, you know, all sorts of things in them trenches. Happy New Year, chat. Hello, Anderson 2. Found a cutout of your Madness OC. What, like a 6 foot tall, like, what are they, the little standees that they put in theaters? Pooknull. Hi there, how's gaming? Gaming's great. I love gaming. I've been playing a shitload of Stalker 2. What a game. Not one little bit of disappointment in there for me. Where were you those 2 weeks? Oh, the last 2 weeks? Did not stream, did I? Other plans came up and I had to engage with them. If someone approached Hank for an autograph, would they sign it or would they straight up kill them? I think that'd be such a strange thing to do in the context of Madness Combat cartoons and lore. I don't have an answer for that. Great way to start the morning. It's noon. It's noon. Did you guys like the Mind Cabinet poster? Dude, no, it is sick as hell. Display does some good work. It's 9:20 a.m. in California. Cut me some slack. Okay, okay. Consider your slack cut. Malphas resubscribed to 1 for 20 months. Beep. Oh, beep right back at you, friend. Hope you're doing good. I'm enjoying sleeping in before I have to go back to college. Early morning classes. Oh yeah. When do your classes start? NFL games? No, I just hear about them afterwards. Dude, 2 more weeks of freedom. Oh, 2 weeks. Jesus, that's nice. Supposing that's enjoyable. Alright, time to lock in. Or just look. Have you watched Nosferatu? Did you like it? Mixed bag. It was alright. Definitely had its high points. But the ending was so just... Ugh. I feel like they were building up to like something kind of big, and then they did because Willem Dafoe's kind of finale and send-off was amazing. And then the end of the movie was just sort of like... You know, I'm not going to spoil it, but like, I don't know, it just seemed lame. I heard Nosferatu was good, but not to say... Well, yeah, I told you that. Because he eats a pigeon. It's true, there's a part in the movie where a pigeon gets eaten. I was watching the movie and I texted her and I was like, girl, you ain't gonna like this movie. If pigeons existed in the Madness universe, would Hank eat one? Jesus. I don't got an answer for that. It's only noon and I want to go back to bed. I mean, I don't see no cops. You can go right back to bed. Well, thank you for dropping by, Bear Mary _. Much appreciated. 100 viewers in here. That's fucking wild. The Unknown Dagger, subscribed for 2 months now. Hey, I just woke up from my night shift. How are you, Mr. Crinkle? We got hit with a snowstorm over here in Virginia. 8 inches of snow. Jesus Christ. We got hit with an indeterminate amount of snow because, you know, it's the city, so it piles up kind of funny, but a fair amount. I don't know about that much, but... What's it right now? Like, really, really friggin' cold out there? Yes, this early. I like streaming early. Really taken to it. Maybe it's the season. Maybe I just don't like being out at night in the winter. Or like doing anything at night in the winter. It's like the desire to hibernate, just do nothing is all about me right now. Wait. Are you going to play the full version of Total Chaos game when it releases? I played the mod, on the Doom mod through, on stream, and it was really, really fun. Are they making a Steam version? Is it different? I need details. Anderson 2, because it's winter and it's Philly and it's uninhabitable out here after 4:30 p.m. No, yes. But that's okay, because we got a kick-ass couch. Being remade into a full game. Well, I'm into it. I'm going to buy it probably day one. I'm going to look it up. Because I really liked Total Chaos. The silliest name for a video game that good, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if I'm browsing and I see a game called Total Chaos, it's either going to be like some kind of boomer shooter attempt that doesn't really lean into anything new. I don't know, it just sounds like a dumb name. And I'm being very judgmental here, I understand that. Maybe I feel that way because it's such a good game that such a silly name feels weird on it, you know? It's a me problem, I understand that. You ever play RimWorld? Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't play it anymore because that game is a time sink, the likes of which I cannot cope with. Like I hit 100 hours in like just a couple weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks, and I was like, okay, this is going to ruin my life. I can't do this. Put it down, never picked it back up. What about Ultra Kill? Yeah, I played Ultra Kill. Ultra Kill's cool. Very hard game. What about Madness Project Nexus? What about it? Have you bought it yet? Did you buy it for all your friends? Grink, are you going to play Mizide? I don't know what that is. Oh, also, Johnny sent, I just find or download my old Flash CC 2015 when I used it a long time ago. But I use it for now, but I'm only one scene for 8.5 Part 3. Busy guy. That's awesome. I got MPN for Christmas. Hell yeah. So who else out there playing Stalker? I want to talk about Stalker 2 and nothing but Stalker 2. That game is so good. Did you see the Ruiner game? You might be interested. Is that game that kind of like looks from the top down? It's kind of like twin stick shooter, we'll call it. What's the game about? Walking around in the rain and dying. Krinkels, I host D&D campaigns with my friends, and I have one based off Madness Combat, and I ironically got them into Madness Combat. Well, shit. New fans. Introduce them to my makeshift store. I'm kidding, of course, but that's awesome. Did you ever see Madness Interactive Reloaded? I saw it a little bit, yeah. Hello, Sigmas. Oh god, is that term still like cogent and funny, or do people start taking it seriously? Did you complete it? Probably not. Games are hard. And I'm old and crumply. I screw up every time I play games. Like, I'm 20 hours into Stalker, and it's just like, all I do is bump into shit and die. Is Hank doing sometimes cannibalism? I don't think so. What do you think of Total Recall? Oh no, Total Recall's a good movie. It's one of the classics. I blew up the gas station. I like the Hotline Miami stage of Payday 2 as well. You plan on working with the voice actors again? Jeff, Hand, or Tomar? I love those guys. Those guys are great. I don't know. I don't make plans. I just sort of tumble through life. It's terrible. What, for real? The makeshift ads that I'm working on with Glitch Art TV that will be coming out throughout the year as Plushies drop involves some voice actors. Gotta grab Gianni again. Music was disturbing me. It didn't do that sometimes. I'm easily disturbable by design. Johnny, say your funny words. Get me 1 million views. I need views, Johnny. I need capital and votes. Do you know the band named Rammstein? Yes. Yes, I am familiar with them. Never seen them live, so my bucket list is incomplete. I understand they put on a hell of a stage show, but they don't really do that in my area so much these days. $10 from Johnny. Don't let Gianni do again. Doc and Hank kissing again, please, I beg you. I don't control him. If he wants him to smooch, he's gonna make him smooch. We just kind of have to roll with the way he operates. Gianni's a force of Canadian wildness. Nothing can control him. Wait, he's Canadian? Wait, I'm pretty sure I heard that before. Gianni has a wife? I believe so. His wife is a talented artist. I need to check that out, because I'm pretty sure I've seen her stuff before. The Arena collab. Wait. F me, god dang it. Arena mode collab. That's right. I was going to watch it on stream. How about this? I'm going to leave this guy sit here for just a second. Thank you for the reminder. Let's see here. That pillar climb thing, I keep hearing those words, and I feel like an idiot and an imbecile. I need further elaboration. All right. Wow. Shut the hell up. Theater mode. Okay, how are we looking here? In the Madness Combat show, are we ever going to see characters from the game? Like, will there be interactions with Phobos? Not during the canon I'm working on. You won't see them in Experiment 2, you won't see them in Madness 13. This canon is kind of contained, and I don't want too much crossing, if that makes any sense. Alright, we're going to watch this, because it was sent to me, and I haven't seen a collab since Madness Day, so I've been kind of excited. So, watch with me, won't you? We were closed since the last incident. Oh, this guy's got the armory all to himself. Oh, that's a nice effect. Now we fight till you die. Wonderful. Alright, knucklehead time. You know what's the worst? I can't remember this guy's name. 2v1PO whatever. He's allegedly the biggest badass in Nevada, and I love him for it. 1VO2P6, yes. That's the one. Thank you, Matt CB. This is pretty true to the weapon progression in Arena. Came out with like a junk revolver and some sticks and stuff. Working their way up to like good edged weapons and then machine guns. Oh, that was clever. The name change there. Go for the forehead! Yes! Oof! This place is getting messy, I love it. Oh, engineered dent, I like that. Name change, who we got now? X-Hawk. Nice. Get up! Now is that Danik or Danich? Nice. He experienced a jam. It's friggin' sick. So good. Oh, missed opportunity for the game. Barrel should have been throwable. Nice. Uh-oh. He's going off script. Love that coffin shield. Yeah, that is a vicious gun. Yo, he didn't have that coming, man. Dude, he got painted on. Some inventive choreography. I'm really into it. The disrespect. Oh, jeez. Yeah, chew him up. Did he just fan? Oh, that's sick. Man, organizing a collab that like starts and ends mid-action is hard as hell. Dude. This is dork. Go back to guarding the sheriff, idiot. A lot of body shielding here. Flip into the head. Oh, that's good. Dude, a proper mobster. I go continuing working animation. See you after 1 hour. See. Alright, where's we going now? Jesus. He stole your Toyota Tercel. A man of many talents, driving and shooting. Jumping, kicking. Perfect. And that's the escape. Hell yeah. Let me get that. Bro, that was sick. Love seeing people use body shields so often. The inventive choreography was dope as hell. Ding! Alright. And just like that, we're back to work. Redeemed 80 points. On-screen celebration. Quick question. Did you ever explain what ended up happening? No. No, we didn't. They just sort of vanished. And I like it that way. That character is basically like a Yujiro Hanma or a One Punch Man. I can't bring him back. He just beat up everybody. Where have you been? I've been busy. That's where I've been. How have you been? Where have you been? You know how fucking metal would be if all the main characters were on their last legs to whatever foe and then 1v2 OP shows up and just beats them all to death. And has a smile on his face while he does it. You're seeing why I can't bring this character back. Absolute cinema. Yeah, where is the music? There we go. Where the heck did they find that guy? I mean, I think it's more about making him. Is it true that all MK characters are dumb, especially the Auditor? Is he dumber than Hank? To the glory of God, Tricky. I don't know if they're all dumb. They just sometimes do dumb things, and that's where the entertainment comes from. Very seldom is media entertaining when everyone in it does the right thing. Permission for fan games. Generally speaking, as long as it's not a commercial endeavor, there's not a problem. Yeah, I hate to be protective so openly, but I gotta be. It's a lot of groundwork laid here. What place does MC2 have after 1? Oh, just right after. Do you think the machine has ever had a tantrum and just melted a random guy? No, I don't think so. If it did, it had a good reason it did not throw a tantrum. The Unknown Dagger, 10 bits. Are the other employers like the Auditor's siblings? Did the master, or did the maker make them? Not explicitly? No, not explicitly. That's the answer I'm going for. Costco wholesale coupons. Yeah. Girlfriend and I love Costco. I'm absolutely a cultist. Yeah, coupons for Costco. I'm a lucky guy. We love Cultco. I fucking love Costco. Our bed set is from... Yes! Oh god, I love that place. And it's the most comfortable comforter on the planet. It's weird because like we'll fall asleep on the couch and then like eventually migrate upstairs, and then as soon as we crawl in, we're just sitting there going, why the hell did we fall asleep on the couch? Why the hell do we have a couch? This should be our only piece of furniture. It's ridiculous. Every night, every single night. Yeah, we don't learn. How do you make a grung soldier run? Make them lean forward super hard. Keep their head down. And they just sort of like walk, but leaning forward and faster. That's how I do it. These are not the most articulate bodies with which to work. So I understand the consternation. Naruto run. Yeah, throw them hands out back. You don't need hands to run. Keep them out in the back. That's a reference. I like throwing those words into, daily language. Man, I used to read a lot. I don't read books so much these days, so like my ability to command larger words is like kind of diminished. White Wind, subscribed 42 months. A long time no see. Hope you're having a great holiday season. I really did. I got nice and lazy, which was important. And the girl just kind of laying around the house all day was great. But slowly getting myself back into a full speed gallop here. Some of these streams I want to start streaming my work on Experiment 2 because I'm very happy about where it's going. I might need to start talking to some people about like how to transfer files between people using Flash 8 and people using Animate. I know it can be done. I'm just struggling because one of my animators uses Flash 8, and so we're just sort of like, yeah. Crescent Mage, how's it going? Grab his face and give him a swirl. Look at that shit. He's got him right by the fucking schnaz. He's picking that nose for him. We went to a horrible honky bucket and the server was literally oh my god! No, like, I'm never one to get mad at the help, or at the waiter or waitress, but like this poor woman was like commanding half of the floor, just waiting on all these tables, and then we go up to the front to pay for our shit, and she's at the cash register too, and we're like, holy shit, what is management doing to you? Did you hear about what happened with Honey? I wish I called it. I saw that Markiplier thing where he was like, I don't know. And I remember watching that and going like, yeah, I agree. And I never installed Honey because it looked like, where does the money come from? No one does shit for free. Least of all, anyone advertising on a multi-million-dollar platform. Nobody. Nothing is free. Sorry, it's miserable out there. So when Honey came around, I knew it and I just walked away. But I should have called it so I could have like dunked. But oh well. All the other patrons were her in different disguises. If the MC movie exists, who would be the actors? The guys who were in the Skell Studios production. I like all of them a lot and would bring every one of them back. Lean hiring, they purposely hire as few people as possible. It's fucking miserable. Yeah, no, she was just running mad. We didn't hardly get any refills. She only did the bare minimum for our table. And again, I'm not bitching at her about it. I know why things are the way they are. It just, I don't know, like, it was fucking miserable. I want to make a web comic. I don't know how to do that. How do I motivate myself to start putting time into it? I don't know, we're all motivated by different things. It might take some soul searching for you to figure out what it is that gets you out of bed every day and then kind of leverage that into it. I'm basic. Fear motivates me. For a Saturday of all day too. Yo, no, yeah. Do the Elite clones all look like the same guy? Not precisely identical, not Agent Smith identical. They think 100% identical, but they don't necessarily look identical. Can you watch my Aberration episode on stream? Did you send me a link to it? Is it on Newgrounds? Maybe we'll watch it at the end of the stream. I kind of like screening stuff before I show it on stream these days. It's not that I don't trust you. It's that, people are funny. Will we see Jeb Plush this month or in February? Yes. Have a good one, everyone. Headed out for bed. Well, we'll see you later, Malphus. Thank you for dropping by. What's your favorite egregiously long word you know? See, like I don't keep those like that knowledge like at the tip of my head. It comes up at times. You know, when I'm looking at something that could be described with that word. And like I said, I'm getting old and soft in the head, so like it's not immediately apparent what that word is. Can you tell us how many plushies are coming out this year? Six? You should get a nose piercing. Who? Me? No. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there you are. 7. Wow. Alright, you gotta sit up straight. Get the hell out of here. Well, 2 of them are being shipped together. So, well, not shipped together, but presented together. Hopefully by next stream there will be a dumbass little kitty putzing around in the background. Yes! Oh god, yes! No, we've adopted a cat. Anderson and I. We thought about it a lot, and we wanted a pet in the house. And I don't want a dog, like a big dog that you have to walk around, because I don't want to walk the city for a dog pooping all over the place. Doesn't sound like fun for me. So we were like, a kitty cat. More plushies, more ads, right? Right? Oh, hell yeah. I've got Glitch Art making an advert for every single one. She's short and anxious. I love her. Yeah, she's got the little short legs, and she just kind of like caterpillars around. I'm like, oh. Does the cat have a name? Tentatively, we're going with Meatball. Also another plushie pair. I can only think of one other pair, and that's Church and George. Well, you are a thinker, ain't ya? Cat is a big responsibility. We haven't brought Meatball home yet. Well, we wanted to give it a food name, because little cats with food names is like Chestnut or Sushi. Meatball anime. You remember when I gave you a pencil in 3rd grade? Can I have it back? No one gave me pencils in 3rd grade. In grade school, I was the biggest dork, and no one liked talking to me. The Unknown Dagger 10. I want to get a PC set up so I could do more art, but I don't know where to start. Got any tips, websites, or should I just go to Best Buy and pray I know what I'm doing? PC Part Picker is a good place to just assemble computers and see what they're all about. Also, I just Google what artists are up to and what machines they're using. Generally speaking, pre-builts from places like Best Buy are just fine for basically everything, but it would do you some good to research what the words mean, because sometimes they'll shove a deal your way and you're like, wow, this computer is really cheap, and then you find out that it's because it has very low RAM or like a very, very weak GPU, but everything else is good, so it kind of slips the radar, and it could be fine, like if you don't need that feature, if that makes any sense. I think scary ass animals with standard human names always kills me. Yeah. I had to fight for the middle name Anime, if you'd believe it. Cats with middle names, that seems weird, but we'll do it. Will there be a maker plushie? I can tell you no. Cat should have 3 names and a surname. Like Mr. Wait, that's not a surname, is it? I don't know. I have become very dumb in my head lately. I'm aware Curious Cat has been shut down, yeah. I've been answering a couple questions over on Shesh's Discord, but honestly, like, I don't know. The compulsion I'm feeling to answer the lore questions over and over again is kind of weakening. I got some site up to like post questions on, but I never answer anymore. I don't know. I feel like that phase of my life is kind of like behind me. Are Zoldats the highest rank a grunt can achieve, or are there ranks we haven't seen? Probably ranks you haven't seen, like Retainer. Would you call a cat Polnareff? That'd be great. I wanted to name the cat Anime Gun last name, but arose by another name. Anime Gun last name? I mean, I could be convinced. That one's good. Unfortunately, I have to skedaddle. Well, Tavon, thank you for dropping by. Have a good rest of the stream. You know I will. We'll see you next time. How's that? They keep looking up there like that's what the camera's going to be. They don't have. Maybe I should get more cameras. Is Hank an original grunt or just some clone? Maybe an original. He sure as shit ain't original considering how many times he's been obliterated. Probably a Theseus ship going on, or a Theseus ship thing going on there. So, you know, you're free to interpret how much of him is original or not. Or what it even means to have an identity. Need to make half a liter of coffee. Oh yeah, that's how I start my days. Oh wait, it's the end of your day, so I guess you're in it to win it now. I'm gonna add the details to these feet later because I hate drawing boots and feet and shit. I don't know, they lack the same expressiveness as hands and eyes and shit, you know? It's like, hi, I'm feet. I just hang out on the ground, carrying you here and there. Not much to be said about it. Does the ship of Theseus situation work if the brain is always the same? Change out brain for just part. You gotta really dig at the atomos, the axioms, the material, like. I mean, what if every time you look away and then look back, It is dematerialized and rematerialized, but you still recognize it for what it is. I think that's what it's trying to get at, the philosophy of identity and recognition. Today, me and my friends were talking about the Auditor and how stupid he is. I wonder, why does he decided to make an experiment with hands? He's very interested in how the machine works. I need to replace the whole brain if it's doing the same shit. Like, yeah, there's no answer to the question. It's supposed to just get you to think and pull shit apart, you know? I mean, shit, consider like Star Wars teleporter, or Star Trek teleporters, sorry. The way they disassemble your body wholly and then reconstitute it. Your body was destroyed. Like, make no fucking mistake. You were annihilated down to the molecule and then reassembled. Is that death? Is your conscious continuous? Or is that a new person reassembled by technology? How'd it get me? You outside? I'm armed. I have a rolling pin. We did cookies earlier. One day I was... Unknown dagger with 10 bits. Are the other places in Purgatory linked in one place? What do you mean, like, with gates between them? Like, you just walk from one to the other? No, they're wholly different areas of occurrence. Well, I mean, like, just to pry at the philosophy of the Ship of Theseus, let's just pretend you and your friend stay the same materially. Like, no atoms are swapped out. You become friends with this person. They leave and they come back and they are changed. Their behavior is changed. They are not the same person. And it's kind of a reverse Theseus thing. I might not be thinking about it correctly. I am open to being corrected. But, like, if the thing you're familiar with and you've placed identity on and have history with acts differently, is it your friend anymore? Like, then you need to, you know, change in order to, like, it. Yeah, these is thought experiments. The idea. See, I don't know. I'm not very smart. I dropped out of college to draw cartoons. All right. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Those extra lines are going to be a lot of work, so we're just going to get to torture before I do the sublines. Me, Ship of Theseusing myself with breadsticks and pizza scraps in the dumpster behind Papa John's before encountering... What? If you were to study again, what would you choose as a major? Probably stuff I need, like, serious help with. Computer graphics. Keeping up with all things 3D computer graphics. I would just like to be immersed in a, what is it called? A scholastic, academic environment of that, so that I can, like, learn better how to do things. Because right now we're working on a game, non-madness game, and one of the features of it is it rains. And something I did was use a shader graph, and I assembled it myself because you have to, otherwise you don't understand what's going on. And it's such that when the rain is on, the tops of their shoulders and tops of their heads become dark and shiny because it's raining. And I thought that was really cool because it's controlled with a slider and it affects everybody who's standing outside. They scared me and I fell apart. Yeah, no, teenagers are scary. My favorite pizza? I know it's a chain, but here in Philadelphia there's this place called Santucci's. Very, 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 very good pizza. And now that you've mentioned it, it's... I might have to buy some tonight. How many bits is a piece? I don't know. I'll ask him. I've gotten plenty of bits. It's not a question of bits. It's a question of how hungry am I going to be. I'm having a chili burrito for dinner. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, the third drawing in this is going to be like torture with his like eye sockets out and like some teeth. It's going to be nasty. So, who here is keeping up with Baki Hanma? Or Baki Rahen now? I want to talk about Jack kicking Pickle's ass. Really, really bad. First stream I'm popping into. I've been wanting to watch you stream, but haven't gotten around to actually watching it. Well, hope you're having a good day. Dude, I'm having a great day. I just woke up, played a bunch of Stalker, and now I'm drawing this. I cannot get into Baki. The style doesn't sit with me. Yeah, it's a strong style. As in, if you don't like it, it will push you away. But if you like it, you're locked in. It's one of those, you know. Will we get more of your traditional style sprites? Oh god, yeah, I need to do more of that. The zoom ins and the funny angles and shit. I'm gonna have a cat. It's gonna be fucking cool. Have you tried Brutal Half-Life 3? Or V3 yet? No, I have not. I have not played any of the Brutal Half-Life games. A lot of people asking me if I played Ultra Kill before. Yes, yeah. It's a very good game. Put you right there. And I've been drinking a lot of caffeinated drinks, so I gotta take a quick break here. Be right back. Alright, going back in. Hi. Had to open a window too. It's getting a little warm in here. If the refreshing sounds of Philadelphia bother you, please let me know. Can you show us the 7 new plushies? Maybe another stream. I'll tell you this though, Jeb's first. You say other stream all the time. I do! God, I'm garbage. Oh shit, he is in frame. I didn't even mean to do that. That's good. He's just face down, looking so dejected. Here, I'll give him a friend. Alright, which one are you? You! Keep him company, alright? It had to be the sheriff. He's the only person who talks to Jim. Astro Nick's art. Hello, colon 3. 18 months. 18 months ago, I was still living over on Jackson Street in that apartment that had the big hall, high ceilings. That place was cool, but it cost $1,400 a month for a 1-bed, 1-bath. I hate this city sometimes. Did the sheriff actually smoke cigar? I don't think he does. He ain't got no cigar. We would probably see Jeb and Tricky 13. We will? That's a strong supposition you put out there. Yeah, well, we will get with the program. Get with the program. That's. I love that statement. Oh yeah, it should probably be Control S a little more often. Can I see the Sheriff plush up close next stream? He's busy. Oh, the music capture. I see what happened here. There you go. What are you drinking there, bud? Diet energy drink and ice cubes. If you ever got a Fortnite collab, oh, Tricky. Tricky's the most famous, popular one from my series, like by a country mile. So start with Tricky, end with Hank. Well, next stream is my code for I don't feel like doing that right now. Will there ever be plushes of the known mags or characters with a little more complex design like the Auditor? I suppose I could answer that with a yeah. 2025 is gonna be fucking wild, bro. I suppose I should kind of let y'all know. I don't know, it's kind of makeshift's design too. I'm gonna talk to my contact a little bit, see how they go about things. Mag torture plush. Well, you see, I think it'd be really neat to just make a pillowcase, and then that way you could fold it up into a little box, sell it for really cheap, and then you get your hands on it, put it onto the pillow of your choosing, and then bam, torture body pillow. Any idea how you were going to go about advertisement for the plushie? Yes. I got glitch art in the stable, and they are hard at work. They're doing a lot of good work, too. There's a theory that Hank, starting with Madness 11, is on Underder's control. In that case, why does he try to take control of Sanford? I mean, your whole question is based on a supposition that I haven't confirmed. Well, it's just a theory, so it's all, like, weight on a flimsy branch of theory, you know? So, claps. Hello, I'm late watching the stream. No, you're not. Been at this for like an hour and a half. We got plenty of time. You guys have no idea, though. The urge to just quit the stream without saying a thing and then run off and play Stalker 2 until I pass out. Pretty strong today. 24-hour stream. Man, I get goofy after the third. Can you imagine my low stamina ass trying to do 24-hour stream? Hell, by the end of the sixth, I'd be just like folded over backwards, like, nothing to talk about anymore. Mouth all dry from babbling. Would you collab with Among Us? Is Among Us still relevant? Do people still play that? Do you draw on paper and then on your program? Sometimes. This has been drawn on my tablet and then transferred over and then drawn on my desktop. People still play it. That's cool. I mean, people like their things. I still play Payday 2, so like for me to go like, oh man, old game, don't play that. Like, dude, I play Payday 2 and I play it a lot. I think it helps that like Hoxton singing Christmas songs in the main menu is like keeps drawing me back because he has such a charming singing voice. That Cockney thing. I mean, Among Us is now a classic in game night games. I mean, I believe it. My encounter with that game was purely like on a meme level, like, oh, look at this meme game. Sure is fun to sometimes play a game with people who don't want to play video games. And then it sort of faded from my mind shortly after. But I could see that for what it is, it would make for a really good contribution to any game night rotation. I don't know what exactly is going on in your drawing. You don't need to, friend. How's progress? It sucks. Johnny 6655. Hey dude, I'm back after drawing lots of gore things for test anim. I swear it's gonna look brutal. Yeah, little spoiler. I consider me spoiled. Thank you. Stygian is the only woman in Nevada. Stygian's a woman? Wait. Kaiserhelm is a Pickelhaub? Or is it Pickelhaus? And we just don't have that weird B. Most of the fans suggesting that Stygian is a woman. Is that true? I don't know. I use the word he to describe the auditor because, like, he's a guy because of course he is. He's an idiot. But it's not like these dudes have genders. They don't, like, I don't know. You can call him whatever you want, really. A woman in my violence game? No. Madness is the zone. No women are allowed. I hate women. Hank is secretly a ramen. Secretly? You mean he's affordable and was there for me in college? I see that. I mean, that's sort of where I'm at with that as on Z. It's so thrown to abstraction that, like, you could interpret it any old way you like. Could be all women if you care for it. It's not a whole lot of gendered goings-ons. First, it's Unreal Engine. Second, it's Eastern European game. I find Eastern European games very charming in their miserableness. Torture is a gigantic 10-foot woman. Sure. Be pretty sick, actually. Or what if torture were like a giant 10-foot agendered type like David Bowie? Just like beautiful in both regards. Tarn Cap'n Toast, hell yeah. Mostly it means it's kind of a broken, buggy game. See, I could look past bugs and shit. They don't bother me. I was gaming in the 90s and 80s even, so like a game that doesn't work doesn't bother me. I can still kind of like parse it for the meaning and the fun. The overall themes of Eastern European games tend to be miserable. And I don't know, like, what was it, Pathologic 2? Very, very cool game. I think one of the better examples of how to, like, beat the player up and be shitty to the player as a point, like, in order to achieve something, other than, haha, I'm the dev and I could just run the numbers up and make your life miserable. You know, if that makes any sense. Did you play Army of Two? Oh yeah, that's a great game. Warhead. Finally catching a stream. Well, welcome aboard, Netherless55. Netherless. Oh, I get you. What multiverse? Alright, you heard them. No interesting things until they get back. I think I need to swap out my contacts. These fellas are getting dirty. Closest to the multiverse and madness is different occurrence. Well, I mean, the difference there is that, like, as I understand multiverses in, like, a Marvel sense, it's like the same universe over and over again, but so they can just keep pulling more and more Captain Americas out or some shit. Different occurrence are just like islands in an ocean, you know? Like, they're different and distinct. Animations are going to be bad? Because I'm a little dumb and lazy sometimes? Yeah, me too, I get that. Uh-oh, what got clipped? Something funny, I hope. Was I funny? Did I do it funny? I'd like to stay here a bit longer, but tomorrow is school, and I need to read and pray before bed, so I will go. Good night, and y'all forget and pray. Oh, yeah, well, have a good night there, Rosalind. Thank you for dropping by. Do they celebrate any holidays? I like to think they do, but we're not privy to them because they don't matter to the plots that we've engaged with. What is the explanation for cracks appearing in these drawings? Because it's cool looking. Just, I don't know, the visual image of a hand planted into a surface with cracks coming out of the fingertips is sick, and I don't want to have to explain it away. In doing so, I feel like I've cheapened it, so I'm just like, it's self-evident. What's the deal with the cracks? Oh, you mean that sick-ass shit? Yeah, rule of cool. I've besmirched the rule of cool by explaining it. I've got to go. It's late here and I really should get some sleep. Yep, sleep well. We'll see you later. Gotta go to work. Grin and Barrett, Unknown Dagger. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you have a good one. Will you add anything fun for us to do with our bits, or a while ago I had like, if you guys all remember that tiny apartment I had like 2 years ago, where I had my weight set right behind me and I was doing like overhead presses for points and shit. That was fun. I remember like doing 100 or so presses in one stream, and like my shoulder hurt like friggin' hell. You know. Do a bench press. That's downstairs. All of my weights are in the den, not in the bedroom. Holy shit, nonetheless, with 200 bits, Flubus. Yeah, my man, thank you. Have you ever considered a Madness fighting game? I wouldn't make it, Verseware. I'm not a big fighting game guy, so I wouldn't know how to design such a thing. Nor do I have much of a compulsion to do so, if that makes sense. There's other games I'd rather make first. My back is MC13 time. I do like that kind of interrogation, though. It's a reminder that I really gotta get on my shit. Who knows? Maybe next stream I'll do some animating on stream. I got plenty to do. And if I'm remembering correctly, streaming makes me work faster. Who was there for those streams where I animated the Deadbow series on stream? And like I banged one of them out in like 4 streams or some shit. Me and my wife really enjoy Madness Combat, so when 12 dropped, we didn't watch it. We waited until we both got home and watched together. That's cute. Code for don't want to do it. And then maybe the stream after that. Yeah, I'm pretty terrible. I gotta put my money where my mouth is with some of these. I'm losing the faith. I'm losing your faith. Or maybe it was lost long ago. Gone, reduced to atoms. Is that a Ship of Theseus reference? What's the story behind the grunt above you? Oh, he just looks cool. And he's one of the emotes here for this channel. Yeah! Hell yeah. Oh, that is a good hand. He's missing a knuckle. Get that gnarly ass looking knuckle there. Johnny 6655 cheered 20 bits. Draw next time Hank torning off Torture's face. You got it. I was gonna do that anyways, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it extra good because you asked. But this is like streams for much later. You know me, I don't plan shit, I just do shit. Which is why it's a good thing that I hooked up with Swain as far as work goes, because he's very good at planning. So, you know, planning execution works out. Please tell your cat I love them. They aren't here yet. It's going to be a few days before we get approved, but the paperwork is moving. What is a woman? There exist? Yeah. Huh? Hi, Krinkles, love your work. Well, Shavdav, thank you very much. This is working out. Have you redrawn Demos and Sanf sprites? They have been redrawn. I got Shoot the Cheese to do a lot of my library retooling, and they have gone above and beyond. So, Experiment 2, you're going to see a lot of new stuff, while still looking very familiar. Because, like, I don't like the idea of, like, you know, updating the sprites and making them look super different, you know. You don't need to showcase the newness. People will catch up on that. Forget MC13, I want to see the cat. That's good. That Autocat looks kind of ill. Wait, my phone is buzzy pee-pee. What? Gunbroker, firearm you're watching is... Huh. Been keeping an eye on shit on Gunbroker. It's all very expensive. I can't afford any of it, but I like watching it. Dissenter has gifted a tier 1 sub to Princess Phobos. 5 gift subs in the channel. Shit, that's awesome. Thank you, dude. Would Torture ever get their claws done? Oh, hell yeah. I imagine that they, like, scuff them up on things all the time. And, I mean, if these guys are all about wearing ties and, you know, presentation is important, oh, you know that there's, like, 1 or 2 guys within the AHW that are devoted to just doing the nail thing. Or, who knows, because it's a hive mind, maybe they're all capable of it. So that at any point, Torture could just throw their claws out and then, like, 2 guys run up, fix them up. I love thinking about shit. I got a better idea. Draw Hank, Demo, and Sanford stepping on poor Torture, which is correct. I'm not doing that. Who ran over the other cat? That's cruelty. Double trouble. That's 2 cats. Lamau 2 cat. That's an old ass reference. I mean, that's the problem with 2 cat. Lamau 2 cat. Now you got it. Having finally played it, I can see how the OG Doom might have been one of your inspirations for Madness. Oh yeah, whether I like it or not, Doom has affected me permanently, and I am happy because of that. It is a very well put together game, which is rare for people who are, you know, newly exploiting technology. Firmly believe that that team, id Software, did an incredible job. So many of them. Yeah, oh my god, they're dead. What have you done? As a great man once said, I can't believe you've done this. Does Hank care about Sanford? Insofar that he appreciates the utility Sanford brings to the table? But to say Hank likes anyone is kind of a stretch. But you didn't ask that. You asked if he cared about him. He cares about him like a thing. There are some things pissing me off in Flash, like when I animate legs, it adds another unused frame. Oh, yeah. Flash is just full of shit like that. Wow, 4 cats. Awesome, guys. You know what, 4 cats? For 4 cats. So, Jeb's coming out first, and that's happening in a couple weeks. After that campaign is said and done, the next one up will be the Sheriff, and he is precious. He's got the little hat, goes up. Got his little gloves with the fingers sticking out because he's got the shooty gloves. And he's got little jowls because he's a tired old man of a grunt. I'm very happy with how this thing turned out. Fine. Yeah, mewing. He's got that jaw. He does that. What will we get for 5 cat? Oh, the cat door is closed. We've done the 5 cats. Or we've done the cats, rather. Soaking him in milk and throwing him at walls full force. I haven't seen a video of that yet. I'm happy about this. Does the Sheriff Tracker work on the Sheriff Plushie? What if the Sheriff Tracker doesn't actually work and Hank just knows where he is all the time and is crazy? Just pulls out his Game Boy and goes like, yeah, Sheriff's right here. You know, like, what the hell is a Sheriff Tracker? You said your cat has small eggs. Is that what they look like? Basically. Will there be 2 campaigns that go live together, or are they releasing one by one? One by one, except for 2 of them come as a pair. You know, like how Sanford and Demos did. I mean, you can still buy them individually, but they will be issued and presented as a pair. What breed is the cat? Black and white. Tuxedo, I believe, is the word. Have you ever thought about playing Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2? I've played a little bit of it. I need to get back in there. Very cool game. Warhammer games are always so pretty, you know. The artists that work on those games are absolutely batshit, and I'm here for it. Yeah, they're out there just making noise. You scared the shit. Why? I'm not a scary guy. I knew the thing that happened back in 2017 while I was animating. While animating legs, there appeared 1 billion frames. I was like, what's happening? Why are there so many frames? God, it was a huge problem for me now. Yeah, no, it's Flash, man. This hand is just not good. But I'm not fixing it because that would take way too long for what I'm trying to achieve here. And we're just going to move right along because it looks good enough. Especially from the distance. And that hand looks alright. Do I have your permission to play Indiana Jones? You have my blessing. I understand that game is way better than it has any right to be, but I'm saying that because I don't like Indiana Jones. I think it's a dumb series. And to hear that like the game now that comes out with its name on is very, very good has me just like gobsmacked. Now I have to like Indiana Jones. God damn it. I'm not happy about this. So I'm not playing that game. Who's that YouTuber? Siseth. He's got a Warhammer name. How do I pronounce that? I know I've asked this before, but how? Yeah, how do I pronounce that? Zench? Zenk? I pronounce it Zench. Because I see the CH, and sometimes people turn that into a K, just to screw with me. Ziench. Ziench? Because you know what I'm talking about, right? The YouTuber who says like, hey people, and then like is hilarious for about 20 minutes at a time. Ziench. Ziench. It's that T that throws me. I don't encounter silent T's very often. Then there's Papa Nurgle. Fucking Papa Nurgle. Have you watched this? Have you watched the second season of Squid Game? No, and I'm probably not going to. I feel like it was such a novel idea that like running too far with it will make like I don't want explanations. You know, it was like Hostel 2 or like Saw 2. Like I'm not here for it. Have you ever heard the story about a bunch of soldiers that were fighting orcs, ran out of ammo, and they had to point their guns and say pew pew, and the orcs were dying? Oh yeah, that sounds like that sounds like some orc shit. I love it. Orcs are very influenced by suggestion. They're creatures of suggestion. I mean, they can suggest to you die just as easily, you know, as the inverse. So very dangerous creatures. I love them. Bell Sniper has subscribed. Watch shit. Where's the second dancing grunt? Oh no! You're right. Clack. There you are. Now he's got a pal. Two of them get to rave together. The Deathcore of Krieg are very cool. I don't really have a favorite chapter. I'm not in it that hard. I'm just aware of it because, you know, I got friends who are super into it. And I think it's cool and all. It's just like I don't have Warhammer time lying around, you know. That makes sense, yes. I need to explain myself. I simply don't have the time to entertain Warhammer as a hobby. Virgin Madness Combat Fan versus Chad Breadman Enjoyer. No one watches Breadman. I'll paint a model for you someday. No. Print the 4 dudes from Space King. That'd be sick. But like in classic fighter poses and shit, so you could use them on the board. And then that way I could do the silly little voices like, "Hey Chestnut, did you feel any lumps when you were fondling my balls?" Like, you know, because I know all the lines. Oh lord, there are models for Space King guys. There were models for Space King guys like 30 minutes after that episode came out. You know it. I fucking love Space King. I love Space King too. I think my favorite takeaway from that cartoon is the fact that it's barely satire of the, you know, the source material. That's Warhammer. That's fucking Warhammer. Everything is terrible and crazy, no one agrees on anything, and all things are heresy. What about TTS? I don't know what that is. I feel like the Sword of Imperium, Sword of Not in Space King is probably a lot more flexible than the one in 40k, but it might just be me. Yeah, like I said, I'm not that deep at all into Warhammer stuff. I know the broad strokes, you know, my 101s, and my gathering of it is that Space King is basically just saying, yo, Warhammer's fucking nuts, and I'm like, I'm here for that assessment. Like the coagulators with their blood planet, like their suits just bleeding constantly. I mean, they're heretics, but they're cool. TTS is an if the Emperor had a TTS. Oh, I get you. So he's just like babbling away like Stephen Hawking. What do I use to draw? This is a Huion tablet. Model of GT133. I like it, but it's got the screen, which I don't use because I'd rather look at the big screen in front of me, you know? So I got like a 1060 for the office, and it's better, I'd say, because it's the same thing but cheaper. I've come to really enjoy Huion products as a man who can't afford, you know, to buy Wacom all the time. Shit's a little demanding. Would you mind to animate for me the 4 blood splits? But I don't have money to buy. I don't know what you're asking, Johnny. You want me to draw blood? But you can draw blood. Anyone can draw blood. It's just soupy mess with blood. Just unleash your inner coagulator and get at it. Use image reference for stock blood splatters. Blue-haired zombie with the good ideas. Remember, Captain, be positive. And every time they do the little hand symbol thing. You guys are really into your blood thing. His suit just opens and a bunch of it pours out. So, of the characters in Space King, which one's your favorite? It's only 2 episodes long, but the personalities are very strong. Hate monger, hell yeah, fellow hate monger. Hate monger's fucking hilarious. Hate monger because screw everyone else. Chestnut because he reminds me of myself. Oh, Chestnut's way too delicate for the world he's been placed in. He ain't no saint, but you know. Either hate monger or Chestnut. I mean, they're the strongest personalities in the whole show so far. I don't even remember that third guy's name, the one in the yellow armor, who always seems to have the biggest guns. Bryce, that's his name. I like Bryce because he's so, like, average dude, you know? He's just some guy in giant armor with, like, you know, the body of an Adonis, like a super genetic freak god. Hi. Hi, chat. I'm doing good. How about you? Hype Train. It's a pumpkin eater. Oh, there you are, dude. Been a while since the last stream. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing great, man. I just been kind of moving in slow motion since it's winter. I think the seasonal depression's got me against the ropes, but I feel good. I just moving slow. Y'all don't need moderation. Y'all well behaved. I may need more water. I count as a moderator, but I don't flex that muscle. I don't need to do that. Oh yeah, Zep knows everything. Have you ever planned on making something like Madness Accelerant again? That was a game made by Tom Fulp and Mind Chamber. I had no say in it other than pointing at it and going, that's friggin' dope. That'd be a question for those boys. Hey, here's a question for people who know Stalker and Warhammer stuff. You know the controller, that guy who does the funny zoom in thing with his hand and like zaps you in the brain and does a shitload of psychic damage? How much do you suppose that would harm a Space Marine in armor? Or would they be completely immune to it? Well, I'm not talking about favorite songs from fans. That stuff gets me in trouble. But I will keep coming back to Catastrophe from Cheshire. That song. They fight psychics all the time, but I'm just kind of wondering, like, as far as power scaling goes, a character, the controller being a character whose chief weapon is to drill into someone's head and turn them into a zombie, like, hard and fast. What kind of relative psychic resistance does a Space Marine have? It would hurt Psychers a lot more. Yeah, I feel like that would be, he would parry. Just kill the shit out of him. Because, I mean, like, Space Marines are such horseshit. You can't introduce them into anything. That will be the most powerful element in just about any fiction you stick them in. Can you imagine, like, a Space Marine walking around the zone? He'd own it. That'd be his. The only thing that could possibly do damage to him is a controller, and that's why I bring it up. It hurts, guys. A Space Marine, however, would not dominate in the Doctor Who universe, which I always found to be mildly funny. Like, yeah, random British sci-fi has stronger factions than Warhammer 40k. See, I don't know nothing about Doctor Who, so I couldn't speak to that. No updates on the Nexus hoodies. I still gotta send them art. I've been very slow. So far, so good. Missing a nail there, but I think seems pretty good. However, I need a little more water. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. Whatever. That's the place, right? Oh shit. While I was gone, Bibabua has gifted 5 tier 1 subs for a total of 8. Dude, thank you. Save. Bitch glitter? What? Bibaboo! Rounding it out to a total of 10 gifted subs in the channel by giving out 2 more. My man, thank you. How much can you deadlift like tops? A couple summers ago, or yeah, it was a summer, I got a 545 deadlift, and then I just sort of like moved on to climbing. I feel like if I knew it, like, because I always lifted weights since I was young, but I never like did it with structure and shit. And then once I got sober at 35, I started reevaluating the way I was lifting weights and asking for programs and shit. And so I tried starting strength and got my deadlift up as high as I could. And that was a lot of fun. It also got my squat way higher, where I was squatting just like 225 for reps. At the highest, I was doing 315 for reps, which was wild for me. For somebody who just sits on his ass all day is not necessarily athletic. But yeah, starting strength, like doing programs that require you to lift like low, heavy 3s, 5s, and 1s, did a lot of work for me. My max ever bench press, I did a real sloppy 350 back in Louisiana, but like my best, cleanest, like bar to the chest all the way out was 315. That was last year or year before. I was at Jackson Street, yeah. And right now I'm working on getting the press back up because like that's a fun one for me. But like yeah, I'm genetically very skinny, so like not a whole lot of like it's tough to cultivate that kind of like hard pushing strength, especially without a coach. You know, I'm just sort of fucking around. There, Murray, what did you post? Let's see what they've got to share. Well, ain't that something? He's doing a little blush. Or he's cut. I can't tell. Very cool. Thank you for sharing. Alright, let's finish this out, okay? It's a little cut. Gotcha. It looked like he was blushing for just a hot second, but then I saw it was just on the one cheek, and I had to reevaluate my assertion there. Rubik Chaos Space Marines have no human form under their armor. So it's like the... Did you ever watch or play the game called, what the hell, The Fall? Where a guy in power armor falls into a planet and needs to get out, but he can't because he's unconscious, so his suit wakes up and starts walking him out of there. Did you see that? Very cool game. I won't spoil it. Because, like, the end reveal, whatever, is fucking good. Cuddling up with the Hank and Miku, that's fine. Gonna tell us you bought a puppy and not post it? It's true, we do like pets here. Dogs, cats, birds. These cute little bastards, they're great. I'll draw the sheriff in my notebook later. Fucking cool. Fucking cool. Any news on Jeb, or is it sometime this month? Early February? We agreed on a date. As we get closer, I'll say it explicitly, but early February? Is the Sheriff plush real? The Sheriff plush is real, and he's right there at the foot of my ladder. There he is. Maybe in a minute. I'm really having fun drawing this tie. Who are you going to turn into a marketable plushies when you run enough characters? Me! That's the final one. Yeah, but for real, probably just pivot over to finals. I have so many... Nasty. Now it's never happening. Any game recommendations as of recent? I've been playing a shitload of Stalker 2. Sorry I'm really late. Sorry for nothing. These streams don't have a mandatory attendance. What are you talking about? That night streamed in 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure half of y'all forgot about me. And that's okay. Internet is lagging. Think I'll leave. Bye-bye. Well, thank you for dropping by. Stalker 2 looks fun. I might try it. Yeah, it's a hoot. I get a kick out of it. Yeah. Got the window open because it's a little warm in my room, so... That don't look too bad. He's just one tired guy. Krinkels, will there be a commercial for the Phobos plushie? If everything goes well next year, there's going to be a commercial for every single plushie coming out. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm 8 years sober in March. Yeah, my blood's a little too fiery for alcohol to get in there. Turns out. Took me a while to figure that one out. How come there are no obese grunts? Maybe the food tastes bad. Obesity is usually linked to how good the food tastes. Usually. The Unknown Dagger with 10 bits. Well, I'm going to get going. My boyfriend got home and I'm going to conscript him to play Space Marine with me. That sounds like you got a cool afternoon ahead of you. Have a good one. Thank you very much. The Unknown Dagger. This song kicks ass. This song's got such a Simon Vickland sound to it. Might just be the soundscape of it, or whatever the word is, the sound library, the... I'm not musically inclined, I don't know the words. Is it Simon Vickland coded, or am I just crazy? What plushies or resales are happening this year? None of them are resales. They're all new. Okay. 1,000 bits from Ma Warhead. Thank you very much, dude. 'Twas nice catching my first Krinkels stream, but I have to go now. I'm going to continue making music for all the madness enjoyers out there. That kicks ass, dude. Thank you for being a part of the culture. I appreciate the bits. Have a good one. You didn't answer the question. I don't answer many questions. Wait, I answered your question. What plushies are and resales. I thought you had asked what plushies are resales. They're all new is what I mean to say. How many of them? 7? And 2 of them are sold like, or are getting pushed at the same time? This song sounds more akin to La Castlevania. I don't have money for all that. You don't need money for all that. You just need money for the one you like the most. Or none. I mean, these aren't mandatory. Do they come with or without jars? You'll have to buy your own damn jar. Oh shit, someone burned their house down. Better hurry. Most I can say to the point is the ads is that they're not meant to read like ads. They're kind of their own thing. Yeah, that's what I'm really going for this year. Because like the Gil plush one was basically just an ad. The tricky one too. A lot of the others really just smacked of ads. But then we did the Doc one where it was just Doc talking to himself and the plushie was present. Like That's what I want, you know. And so far, the Jeb advert is sick as hell. Glitch is knocking it out of the park, and I can't wait for them to start on the sheriff one. It ruined the establishment. He fixed it. Yeah, Sheriff Plush is up in the air. I know the order, I don't know precise dates. Can you show a full work? This is what I got so far. Gianni Matragrano has been mentioned. I have awoken. Dude, yeah, what a phenom that dude. Wait, Gianni is in Stalker? No, you're kidding. It wouldn't matter anyways. Like, it was funny when I was playing that game for starters, Stalker 2. I played it for like 5 hours, and the whole thing felt weird, and like I couldn't tell why. I was just running around. I was having a good time shooting monsters, talking to stalkers, like going on adventures and all that happy shit. Until I was, it just kept itching me. I was like, this game just feels weird and wrong. And then I realized, wait a minute. By default, everyone was speaking English. No wonder. And so I swapped it back to Russian, and then, with the English subs, and I was like, there it is. It's perfect now. To a void, with 10 bits and a random question. Since you did your grunting fight sounds for Hank, does that mean he canonically sounds like you? No. That was me being an actor of convenience. How can you learn English faster? I don't know. I picked it up as a child, and being centrally American located, I didn't learn any other languages to speak of. I presume interacting with the media, cartoons, TVs, movies, probably the best way. But I don't know. I've never become fluent in another language. What's in the cup? Right now, water and ice. I feel like if I knew every language except English, picking up English would become very easy at that point. Cartoon Network taught me English. I understand that's not unusual. The more you hear the language around you, the faster you'll pick it up. Yeah, the closest I got to picking up another language is French. When I lived in Louisiana, I was trying to pick it up so I could communicate with my ex's parents in their own language. They were fluent English speakers, but they were natively French born. So I was doing what I could to pick it up, but you know, I'm kind of a brainlet. It was the first time I've heard people drink water with ice. What? Ice water's awesome. Water gets tastier the colder it gets. We don't do that where I come from. Wow. You could always be the first. You'd set a trend in your country. I learned English by playing Minecraft. Interesting. And considering how pervasive Minecraft is, I can see that. What's up, Bose? How's it going? What's up, Emojon? I'm Emmy John. How have you been? I know I haven't spoken to you directly in a very long time. I've been learning animation. Sick. That's awesome. Water with ice sounds weird. You know, like, I believe that. Because I used to think that, like, coffee with ice cubes and, like, half milk was kind of like a weird drink to have. But now it's all I do in the mornings. I take, like, the protein smoothie, you know, just milk plus, and then half coffee, then ice, and then that's how I wake up. You speak 3 languages. That's sick. Color me jealous. I'm actually envious. That seems like such a cool skill to have. Yeah, typical Europe. We are outclassed. because Europeans don't even know what water. Well, no. Just to press this around, I drink a lot of water, and it could be that American diet has a shitload of sodium in it, so the water just needs to balance it out. But is that the case? Like, how salty is the food where you're at? Meat and carbs mushed together. Speaking my language, brother. Shit, that's what I ate for breakfast. Norwegian. That's a fun language. You know any Norwegian types or Norwegian speakers personally? What the hell is quavers and cracks? Gotta hand it to the British. They got funny names for their food. Like, oi, we call this a box to tatty, and it's just a sandwich with butter on it. No license for that sandwich. No, that's off to the jail. You didn't pay your sandwich license. Sausage and mashed potatoes, that sounds about right. I would call sausages bangers. Shit on a shingle? That sounds like an American term. My grandma from Yorkshire calls a TV remote a teledofa. Teledofa? That's fucking awesome. I love old people and the funny way they talk. Do you think the HW agents condescendingly say Mr. Wimbledon? Probably not. But who am I kidding? The agents from Madness Combat are basically the agents from the Matrix. So maybe they do. But they're not allowed to talk. Dude, speaking of the Matrix, I've been watching Hannibal, right? And, like, I always thought Lawrence Fishburne was a great actor, loved everything they do. But I can't get over the fact that, like, I didn't really give a shit about them in The Matrix. But in Hannibal, oh my god, probably my favorite character. Jack, whatever his name is. Agent Jack. Have you ever heard his VA for Thrax and Osmosis Jones? No, I missed that. Osmosis Jones was one of those movies I watched once long ago, and I was probably drunk because it was in college, so I don't remember any of it other than it had really cool theming. And the idea that the inside of your body is a weird machine and culture full of people speaking and yelling at each other is hilarious to me. I don't know. I never circled back on it. I really ought to. I don't know why Brits call apartments flats. I suppose they call them that because there's only one floor to it. You know, it's not like a townhome where it's multi-storied. Do you enjoy hot chocolate? Not often. So do the flats not have separate rooms for each tenant? I presume, like I said, I presume it's only called a flat because it's just one floor. Stacks? I've heard that word used to describe buildings, but not like this. They're called penthouse. See, in America, penthouse usually means the apartment on the top floor that is made larger as a result. We're getting into words that I don't examine often, so like, this is fun. I got the cup thing. At this point, we need a blender for the bits. I'm not drinking out of a blender. Drinking out of a water cup thing. However, I think this drawing is basically line arted. Wait, there's a knuckle I could get in there. How did I miss that? Yeah, I'll show the boys off. These outer lines here and there just look really weak. I'm probably just getting freaked out about nothing over here. Yeah, this ain't bad. This ain't half bad. Oops. Save a duplicate for punch. There you go. I think it would be kind of cool to like shade and color this on the next stream, or some stream down the road. It is not terrible. It's not terrible at all. Leave you right there for a second. Are you eating bugs again? No, I'm witnessing them. Okay. Then it's a good spot to stop the stream. Let me get the boys out. Show them off just a little bit. Get here, you guys. Yeah, I would like to do a stream during the week. Now that I'm kind of getting back into my gallop. The days are getting longer, I got to get more active. But the Jeb will be first. You'll see him early February. Probably around the second week of February. And then we'll have Sheriff sometime after that. Both of these guys will have an accompanying animation by Glitch Art. And they will be available for makeshift. So I want to appreciate you guys for sticking around and showing enthusiasm for these dudes. Also, need a little trick with the Jug plush. It can give you the the red eyes, or if you're tired of looking at that shit, just put that right back on. Sheriff, nothing is removable because if you take his hat off, he's not the sheriff anymore. So that shit stays on. Also, behold the little fingers. He's got shooting gloves. That stuff's so cool to me. What a detail they had. But yeah, we're gonna call it quits right now. I'd like to do another stream Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, somewhere in the middle, after work hours. You know, we'll do a 2-hour draw stream, or who knows, maybe I'll just fire up old video games like I like to do. So I want to thank you guys for maintaining such a strong level of enthusiasm for Madness Combat and showing up to my streams and throwing bits. I definitely appreciate it. Puts a fire under my ass to keep animating, and I need it sometimes. So, how about we see about doing a raid? Who's out there needing a raid? Yo, this guy's drawing clawed hands too. Let's go. So, as usual, behave yourselves, and we'll see you again much sooner than 2 weeks.